friend.
Oh,
He's getting his camera.
You're on mute, Tim. It's 2022. Figure it out. Let's go.
There we go. Finally, I was trying to unmute on another unmute button, and suddenly I was looking at something I shouldn't be. Hey, Scott, I was just wondering, you are the king of Mid-Ohio, just like as you pointed out, you may be the king of other racetracks too. But I was just wondering, is there a favorite turn at Mid-Ohio? And down the road, would there be a turn that you would like to see named the Scott Dixon turn or Dixon's corner or something like that?
That's not a decision for me for sure. No, I just, I don't know. I guess it's the complexity of Mid-Ohio. I love, the whole sort of 4 through 9. I think 9 catches a lot of people out, that kind of coming over the crest. But that's the same for 11, 12, 13 complex too. So I don't know. That's a hard one. Turn 1, depending on the year with which car, when you used to be almost flat through there, that was pretty wild. But yeah, probably the carousel, I think, is that lead up to that complex, and getting through the carousel is a lot of fun. Yeah.
As much success though as you've had there, is there still a turn or two that you still, you're going there this weekend that, man, I want to master that finally? I mean, it just, because like I said, as much success as you've had, I would think on a road course, there's still room for improvement, right?
Yeah, I would say all the corners I could do a better job.
There you go.
It doesn't change from year to year as far as trying to better it. Qualifying last year, we were in the fast 6, but our Q1 time I think was just better put together. As far as getting all the corners right. Turn 4 can be tricky. It's very easy to get in there too hot, and then the car won't turn, and you can lose a bunch of time, or you just overslow it. So I think that's probably one of the trickier corners for me. Typically, when there's a longish straight or a straight, and I've got too much time to think about it, I kind of maybe overthink it sometimes, and I prefer the flowiness of all the close connected corners a little bit better.
And one last thing, with y'all's team being such as it is now, with talented drivers throughout, et cetera, do you find like when you go into a weekend, do you feel like you're as much in competition with those guys as you are anyone else? And has that caused you maybe to press a little bit? I mean, I'm just, just trying to just kind of get into the root of, like you said, this season could have been even better than it has been so far for you. But what is it like having that kind of talent under one roof? Do you feel the competition even intramurally, so to speak?
The competition is always big, no matter what the lineup has been. I think if it's just one car or if it's 3 cars that you're competing against in the team, it's always been fierce. And depending on how you dissect the weekends and how we look at the data or what's going on, it pushes you on a huge amount.
Yeah.
The differences, I guess, from different generations, maybe, of how they drive and what they've driven previously. And I think I see that definitely with Marcus, and then also with Alex, just on driving styles. It can sometimes trick you, maybe going down a road that you probably shouldn't, and you should probably just trust your gut instincts and do what you do best. So I guess in some ways there's more distraction. But there's also more information, so it probably makes the decisions a little bit harder, and you've got to make sure that you try to stick to what you know best. So I get what you're saying, but yeah, it can be more of a distraction in some ways than helping you with a clear mindset of what you would actually want.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you, Dave.